You ready? Well, I'm Uncle Wes Mann, and I'm here today to do the smoking ceremony. We're on the land of the Barramatical people. Barramatical was part of the Darug Nation. Now, I'm Binghamble. I come from southern Queensland. I've been here for many, many years, and I've done many, many smoking ceremonies. But smoking ceremonies are very special. My earliest memories of smoking are when strangers come to your camp, someone you don't know, and before they can get permission to come into the camp, they have to be smoked. It's to keep all the bad things away that we've had. We used to baptise newborn babies. The women would dig a hole in the ground, put a coolamin into the ground. A coolamin is a wooden dish that the women used to carry everything in. Place their babies into the coolamin and run the smoke over them. It's to get rid of all the bad stuff that can come from children, from the mother's womb when the mother was born and when the mother gave birth. And we use it for weddings. Whatever happened before the smoking doesn't mean a thing. It's forgotten. It's what comes after. It comes down to a new beginning. And people who died, we send them on into the next life with a smoking ceremony because they have to go on into the next life before they can be reincarnated. And we believe in reincarnation. It's something that's very, very special. And I think sometimes when I'm doing the smoking, and people come, Aboriginal people like to walk through the smoke and get rid of all the bad things that they bring with them. I think anyone, doesn't matter who you are, what colour, what creed, wherever you are, whatever, anyone who's touched by the smoke is on a good thing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's graduation ceremony. We hope you enjoy it and particularly enjoy your son, daughter, friend, whatever, graduating today. It's going to be a great occasion and we'll try and make it as easy and as pleasurable for them as we can. But before I have a chat to them, I'd like you to join me in thanking Dr. Sean Nong playing the theorbo and Dr. James Forsyth on the organ. Okay, graduates, and you are graduands at the moment, and later will become graduates. You each have one of these, except the young gentleman on my right who kindly loaned his to me. This is your seat ticket, and the number on that corresponds to the seat that you are in. And there's a very good reason for that, because there is an order to how we process you to get your testamers, and we want to make sure you get the right one and you don't get somebody else's. Okay, now you'll no longer need this. Now you have a couple of options. You can put it in a pocket, you can put it under your seat, or if you want to keep it, bring it around the back with you, and I'll show you where the back is shortly, and we'll pop it in the back of your testamer. Okay, and if you want to keep it in a pristine condition for an album of sorts, yeah, keep it flat. Okay, so we won't need those anymore. Okay, so put those away. Now, you will be invited to stand shortly. Ken, a colleague, will come up here and make an announcement. And he might repeat something I say, I hope not, and we'll get through. So I want to make it as easy for you as possible and enjoyable. You'll be invited to stand for the academic procession. They'll process down that corridor there, that aisle, across the back and come up the centre. And you'll see them approaching on the big screen. They'll take up their position and the national anthem will be played. And we ask that you remove your trenchers for that. At the conclusion of that, we'll sit and we'll put them back on. Now, mine is an older style, and some of you may have that. Fairly firm skull cap, but you'll notice it's a bit odd. One side's long, one side's short. The long side goes at the back. It fits the head much better. You know, it looks a bit odd, like that. So we'll put it that way, and it doesn't muck up the hairstyle. Oh. Anyway, and the other important thing is the tassel, okay? It goes at the back. Left hand side, okay? You're going to have your photos taken later. You don't want to be looking like that. So, over the back, left-hand side. Some of you have the older style, a newer style, which has the concertina-type head skull cap. And some have no front or back in that sense, that one side is bigger than the other, but you'll have a loop of thread in which the tassel has been threaded through, and that will always be in that position. So all you need to do is make sure you put your trencher back on with the tassel on the left. Okay, it might be there permanently, I'm not sure, but I like mine over there because it does get in the way. So that's after the national anthem. Okay? Now, later on again, you'll be asked to stand. And this is the important part, because at the moment you're graduands, and the presiding officer, who today is the Deputy Chancellor, Elizabeth Crouch, and she will grant you your graduate status after the Deputy Registrar says that you've been good boys and girls during class and all that sort of stuff. Now, after that, you'll be seated, and Graham or an usher will pick the last row. We'll get the last row to come out first. Go all the way around, right around the back, and you'll end up at the back of the stage where the Torres Strait Islander flag is. And I'll be around there with another colleague, Carol, and we will check your names. And then you will be given your testamer, which will look like that. Okay? And if you have your seat ticket, we'll slot it in the back for you. And somebody around there will be asking you to hold it like this. Now, there's a reason for that, and we'll get to that shortly. So, left hand, because you need the right hand for something else. And then you'll come up the ramp and you'll talk to Ken again, or Ken will check your name off. Same Ken that comes out here a little bit later. And he will ask you to walk across to the lectern on the right, and the presenting officer there will be Professor Kevin Jamieson, and he will read your name. When you approach him, stand about a metre away. And when he reads your name, he will salute you like that. And we ask that you do the same. just as a mark of respect. He is honouring you by graduating, and if you could just do the same, virtually to say, well, thank you. You will then come across the stage, and the Deputy Chancellor will be in the middle there waiting to greet you. And that's why the testame is in your left hand, because the Deputy Chancellor will shake your right hand. A photograph will be taken. There's a fellow here, he will take your photograph, or somebody else take your photograph. So, A, reason for that not being there. Reason for it being at the back, so it doesn't get in the way. Because when your mum and dad want to look at your photograph, they want to see your face, not that hairy thing sticking down. So you shake hands, Deputy Chancellor will have a few words to say, wish you well, congratulate you, and you will proceed off the stage around that way. Don't go down the centre. No, 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 no. There's a booby trap there, so be careful. Round there, down the ramp and back to your seat. Now, the important part of this is that the person on this end of the row is the first one out. And logic tells us all that he'll be the first, or she will be the first one back. So when you come back, you people on the end, your seat will be up here. And you all sort of do that flip. Now, depending on how many's in the last row, you may not be in the same row. So be aware of that. Now, that's important because don't leave any valuables on your seat or on the floor, because if you do, they may not be there when you get back. So take them with you. Phones in the pocket and other things. And that's why we ask that you don't have handbags and flowers and teddy bears and all sorts of stuff with you. Now, if you have an iPhone that you can't, well, smartphone, doesn't have to be an iPhone, but you have a phone with you that you can't pocket, bring it around the back and I will look after it for you. But once you come off the stage aside, go round the back and get it off us, please. Because once we read the last name out, we disappear. And if you don't pick up your phone, and there's 10 phones there, well, we can't look after them. We don't know who they belong to. So make sure you pick it up. So please try and find a place to keep them rather than leave them around there. So you come back to your seats. Now, on the matter of phones, Ken will ask you to have them turned off. Okay, I won't say anything. But what I do ask, no selfies on stage, please. Okay? It happened once a long time ago, a couple of years ago, and it didn't look good at all. We certainly don't want you around with these sticks and phones on the end of sticks taking photographs. So no selfies on stage, but at the end, once you've left the hall, as many as you like. Outside, post them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. #MQGrads, Grads. It's taken me a long while to get used to that. So, none on stage, please. And I think that's about, except at the end, what are you going to do when it's all over? Well, at the end, the graduate speaker will have something to say. We'll have a bit of opera singing, and then everyone will process out. The academic procession will go first, of course, and you people will follow in after them. 2 rows at a time. Okay, guys? So 2 rows at a time. Makes it quicker, makes it a lot easier. And then process down the back, follow them down to the statues, and then you break up and have some nibblies and something to drink. So that's about it. I think I've covered everything. So please enjoy the day, relax. It's a great day. You've deserved this assembly. You've deserved all the hard work, and you deserve graduating. And all I can say is best wishes and enjoy. Okay? Just relax and enjoy. Well, we're here to help you. Okay? Good. Thank you very much. And well done.
Good afternoon, everyone. Would like to welcome our graduates, families and friends here on what is a very special day for you, your Macquarie University graduation ceremony. Firstly, I would like to ask you all to please ensure that your mobile phone has been switched off. There are a couple of items I need to run through before the ceremony starts. Firstly, you're all welcome to take photographs during the ceremony. However, we do ask that you remain in your seats so that you do not impede the view of the other guests. Under no circumstances should anyone stand in the centre aisle or approach the stage. And please note that the ceremony will be streamed live on the Macquarie University YouTube channel. Should we have a situation that requires us to evacuate the building, please follow the instructions of our security staff. There are 4 exits from the graduation hall, 1 in each corner of the building, 2 in the back corners and 2 in the front. You will also find our safety information on the back page of your program. Plaques, frames and photography services are available in the atrium building next to the refreshments marquee. If you have pre-ordered a frame or plaque, please make sure you collect it there today. In a moment, the Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, Ms. Elizabeth Crouch, accompanied by the academic procession, will enter the graduation hall. When the procession has arrived on the stage, Advance Australia Fair will be performed and you are invited to join the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Auntie Kerry Kenton, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country. Auntie Kerry. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, Elizabeth Crouch. Deputy Chancellor.
Thank you, Auntie Kerry, for that very warm welcome to country. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my great privilege as Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University to preside at this very important ceremony today. First, I welcome our graduates. I hope that this will be a very happy and memorable occasion for all of you. You deserve to take great pride in your graduation today. Completing a degree is never easy. You need an intelligent and inquiring mind. You need hard work and perseverance. You need to make many sacrifices. So congratulations and welcome to each and every one of you. Today I also want to especially welcome those of you who are sitting beside and behind our graduates as one of their invited guests, because you've all done well too. The very fact that you are here, the fact that you have been invited by one of our graduates to share one of the great days of their lives is proof positive that you've been a very important influence for them. So, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, cousins, sons and daughters, grandmothers and grandfathers, friends, husbands and wives, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, whoever you are, welcome. And congratulations again, and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. I don't want you to think that observing today's graduation is the end of your role, however. I have another important service for you to perform for our newest graduates, as they will soon become. I want you to make sure that the degrees they receive today are never ever put in a bottom drawer, but are always proudly displayed in a position of prominence. In other words, if our graduates are too modest to proclaim their success, I want you to make sure you do it for them. The ceremony that we're about to participate in today is one of the world's oldest social rituals. For centuries, graduates have been donning robes just like the ones our graduates are wearing today and participating in ceremonies just like this one. Indeed, there are some 50 universities in the world that can trace their history back more than 500 years. Macquarie, by comparison, is relatively young, only 51 years old. We proudly take our name from Australia's greatest colonial governor, Governor Lachlan Macquarie, a man whose greatness and achievements were never acknowledged by his contemporaries, but only by history. We learnt at school that Macquarie was a great builder, but I believe that his greatest legacy had nothing to do with bricks and mortar. Instead, it lies with his vision of establishing an egalitarian society, or for modern Australia, the notion of a fair go for all. And it is that legacy that we here at Macquarie strive to maintain and honour. After our first 51 years, we've come a long way and can now proudly claim an extended Macquarie family of 167,000 Macquarie graduates living in more than 142 countries. From the outset, we sought to be different. We defied the traditional boundaries of academia, pioneering and continuing to pioneer learning and teaching approaches that challenged conventional thinking and practice. We encouraged our students to play a major role in their own learning, empowering them to guide what and how they learn. We pioneered new forms of research. Our framework for the future, world-leading research and world-changing impact, is brought to life by renowned researchers whose bold and innovative solutions to issues of global significance greatly benefit the world we live in. Such approaches to teaching and learning and to research are the reasons that Macquarie is ranked one of the top universities in the world. We've also been investing heavily in new facilities to support our forward-looking agenda. On your way here today, you may have seen the Macquarie University Hospital, which is only a few years old and which was the first of its kind on a university campus in Australia. The hospital forms part of a very exciting medical enterprise, which will be Australia's first fully integrated academic health science centre under the leadership of a university. Other outstanding facilities include the Australian Hearing Hub, a world-leading institute in hearing and language sciences, cutting-edge science labs, a state-of-the-art media centre and a newly launched simulation hub for learning, teaching and research. We understand the importance of investing in quality facilities that, in addition to our green spaces, give staff and students alike the freedom to think and grow. So it's clear that we're forward-looking and we're on the move. Here at Macquarie, we have a clear and straightforward mission. And that mission is to improve people's lives, not just of our own students, but also of all people all around the globe, by the work and achievements of our graduates and by the fruit of our research. We want Macquarie to always be a leader in teaching and learning and a leader in the accumulation of knowledge and understanding. In other words, an ideal community of scholars. And in just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of Macquarie University alumni. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Mr. Tim Sheehy. Tim is the Director-General of the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, a 125-year-old professional association with over 30,000 members worldwide. Prior to this role, Tim had a 15-year career as the Chief Executive of the Governance Institute of Australia, the peak body representing governance professionals in Australia. Before joining the Governance Institute, Tim held distinguished roles in management consulting with McKinsey & Company and Anderson Consulting, in investment banking with Westpac and Swiss Bank Corporation, and as a member of the academic staff at the University of New England. Tim holds a bachelor's and master's degree in business administration from Loyola University of Los Angeles and a graduate diploma of financial management from the University of New England. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Mr. Tim Sheehy to deliver our occasional address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tim.
Deputy Chancellor, members of the faculty and academic staff here at Macquarie University, distinguished guests, and most of all, graduates, their families and friends. It is an honour for me to have the opportunity today to give this address on what is obviously a very important occasion for all the graduates and their families who have supported them through this. So first of all, let me please congratulate you on what you've achieved. I was saying earlier, before I came up here, that I remember my graduation day. It was a very long time ago, but it was a very important day in my life, and I hope this is the same for you. By virtue of your presence here, you have completed an important chapter in your life, but you're about to embark on another one. With any luck, there will be many chapters ahead of you. Hopefully you feel well equipped to make the most of the opportunities and to recover from any disappointments that may come your way. I can assure you, you will have both. Hopefully you'll have more opportunities, but you will come across some disappointments. The degree that you have gained has provided you with knowledge and skills that you did not have before you got here. You've chosen a commerce or similar degree, and so for most of you, your future will be in business or in some form of organization. Your new knowledge and skills will get you started. Knowledge and skills are important, but you also need experience, and you need a personal set of values to carry you forward. And that's what I would like to focus on today. You heard in the introduction about myself that probably 50% or more of my life has been working in organizations in an organization which promotes the benefit and value of practicing good governance. It will be an abstract concept for many of you, but it's a passion of mine, and I can see it as a perfect parallel between what happens in the business world and what happens in your personal life. Good governance is how an organization governs itself, and good governance is how you can govern yourself. And good governance will ultimately be the way people see you and how they see you determines how they value you. I say to people that there are 4 pillars to governance: accountability, transparency, stewardship, and integrity. It's easy to understand how each of these 4 relate in the business world. Accountability is all about KPIs and performance plans and position descriptions and taking responsibility. That's easy. Transparency is all about being open, disclosing, reporting, and showing what you do and what you do well. That's easy to see. Stewardship is about seeing that your organization has a future and a sustainable one. And clearly, integrity is about ethics and values. But I think these 4 pillars relate to us as individuals as well, and how we conduct ourselves in our day-to-day life. You might be lucky, you may have a mentor, you may have someone that guides you through your career, and if you do, lucky you. But ultimately, the responsibility for your working life will fall to you. So, don't be afraid to be accountable. Put your hand up and say, I will take responsibility for that. I will run with that. It will carry risks, I have absolutely no doubt, but with risk comes reward. You will be rewarded if you're seen to be someone who takes responsibility. Always be open and transparent. Always. Share your knowledge. Be a team player. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's not. And never, ever be defensive. Be open. The workplace places a huge value on people that can work with each other, be cooperative, admit mistakes, and you will make some, and not hoard information. This brings me to stewardship. Planning how your career will evolve is your responsibility. And it's a term straight out of the business world. It must be sustainable. You probably have 30 to 40 years of work ahead of you. You need to map out a pathway that will get you a satisfying career for 30 or 40 years. Keep an eye on the long term, think about the medium term, be open to changes in the short term. And finally, and most important to me, of all the 4 pillars comes integrity. There is no more an important part of your personal brand than your own integrity. If people see you as a person of integrity, you are 6 steps ahead already. If this is the case, then everything you do must be to protect people's perception of you. Your integrity is the sum of the decisions you will make as you go through life. Integrity takes years to build, and one wrong decision can have it evaporate instantaneously. We've all seen individuals who have lost the trust of the people around them. We've seen organizations who have lost the trust of their customers and suppliers. It almost never can be restored. It's a cliche to say that the world is competitive. It always has been competitive, and it always will be competitive. But what is different now is the sheer number of people who have knowledge and skills. Many people graduate from university today. They do it all over the world. But what is different now is a greater need then for you to find a way to differentiate yourself. And in my view, you do that through your experience and the personal values that you acquire as you work your way through life. If you can get this right, your career will have a great future. I've hired many people in my life. Invariably, we come up with a short list of people, all of whom have the knowledge and skills, all of whom can do the job. But invariably, the person that gets the job is the person that my team and I say, we can work with that person. We can trust that person. We think that person will care about the future of this organization. That's what distinguishes the winner. So your study here at Macquarie University has equipped you with a magnificent set of knowledge and skills. You will never get to the end of acquiring more knowledge and skills. You may find yourself back here one day. And it's important that you stay in touch with your classmates as you progress together. At some point, you may have the opportunity to start to give something back, either here at the university, or in your profession, or in your community. Having worked in a professional association for 15 years, I've had the pleasure of working with countless professionals that have given back. They're better for it. If you do have the opportunity, I urge you to take it. It will make the business world a better place. It'll make Australia or your country a better place, and it will make you a better person. So I will close. I will say congratulations on your achievement. It is a very worthy one. You and your family should be very proud, and so be it. I wish you all the best of the future, but most of all, it's yours for the taking, so I urge you to take it. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim, for that very timely reminder about moving beyond the technical skills that we gain at university and really embracing the values and the integrity that future employers will be looking for in you. Tim did say to me that this was his first occasional address, and so I think you'll agree he did an excellent job. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me again. As Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees and diplomas on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. Now, before I do so, apparently if I award a degree or diploma to you, I actually can't take it off you if you've done the wrong thing or if you haven't met the requirements. So I'm going to ask our Deputy Registrar in a moment to certify that you have met all those eligibility requirements, but first of all I'll ask you a few things. Did you go to every lecture? Did you fill in every assignment? Did you attend every... You're nodding? Yeah, okay. All right, Jonathan, please proceed.
Deputy Chancellor, I certify that all candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees and diplomas they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees and diplomas please now stand?
Yes, that's you. You can stand. In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees and diplomas for which you have qualified. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in giving them a round of applause.
Please be seated. Deputy Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Business and Economics. The Faculty of Business and Economics is the largest faculty at Macquarie University and indeed one of the largest in Australia. A broad range of programs in some of the most exciting and topical areas of business and economics are offered. These continue to be in high demand both domestically and internationally. Graduates from the faculty have recorded employment levels and starting salaries well above the average for all Australian business schools. Research in the faculty is cutting edge and innovative, feeding into teaching to give students the best possible learning experience. The faculty includes research and study areas in accounting, actuarial studies, applied finance, economics, management and marketing. Deputy Chancellor. I now call on Professor Lee Wood, the Associate Dean of Learning and Teaching in the Faculty of Business and Economics, to present the graduates. Professor Wood.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics whom you have admitted to degrees. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Arts. Philip Peter Allman. Dylan Baker. John J. Bow. Brenda Fong. Jasmine Lee. Jessica Rillo. Eva Marie Schmitz. Amanda Helen Tanti. Emily Claire Walker. Abigail Ward. Natalie Christina Williams. Connie Yan Yan Yao. I present graduates admitted to the degree Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Arts Psychology. Lauren Canty. Shosho Dung. Michael Fakier. Thomas Anthony Foreman. Hannah Goodwin. Jacob Joseph Hickick. Edward Huynh. Stephen Kenneth Brian Jenkins. Daniel Nias. Ian Philip O'Prey. Naomi Louise Pallier. Emma Trillin. Alexandra Val Rojo. Melissa Van Beek. Lowry Williams. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Commerce Professional Accounting. Edis Burton. Justin Dragicevic. Eric Gottler. Samuel Peter Gross. James Alexander Hopcraft. Jared Cameron Lawrence. Jocelyn Lynn. James Wilson McClelland. Dimit Nasi. Linda Tan Nguyen. E Kain U. Caitlin Anna Perry. Emre Solak. Yelena Strabak. Edward John Tubin. Janani Tiramuni. Lauren Trees Weeby. Jessica Shui Lin Yap. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Kimberly Adams. Jordan Arico. Yonghua Bei. Neil Roland Bent. Stephen Bourne. William David Carl. Jessica Kimberly Cager. Manuel Cardoso das Neves. Liangji Chen, Yushin Chen, Adam Jersey Yunatsky, Sum Yi Anisa Chung, Joseph Anthony Fashka, William Terence Flitcroft, Chloe Ilana Fraser, Ismail Ray Gavanjo Reyna, Matthew Green, Shetao Guo, Chi Han, Alyssa Catherine Hayden, Nicholas Jeffrey Hayden, Bryce James Horvath, Amit Ismailovich Hossein, Syed Maher Hossein, Dawoon Jong, Cristianto Junadi. Zoe Carr. Laurice Curry. Jenny Kim. Luke Kirkpatrick. Carl Otto Nerdler. Dominic Kong. Matthew Lemmy. Ming Hao Lian. Jessica Liao. Meng Bing Lin. Antonia Judith Lopasso. Karen Yonsun Nakanishi. Jessica Lee Nilsson. Hua Hai Ning. Timothy Norris. Kunza Kunti Pawita. Thomas Quach. James Blundell Reid. Jawa Ru. Abu Baker Samadi. Ellen Grace Vass. James Flajny. Brendan Emery Williams. Chuck Wei Wong. Brianna Zoe Worster. Wei Chuan Jing. Sherry Shin Sang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Sharon Wei Kai. Cho Yi Joy Chong. Kai Sheng Li. Joy Chen Zhang. Jia Peng. Robert Yagalijian. Jie Chi Young. Lei Young, Mingyi Young, Wei Yo, Ning Yi, Melvin Yi, Ka Shun Yung, Si Yuan Yin, Se Guan Ying, Gina Yo, John K. Yo, Amy Young, Natalia Youssef, Lu Yu, Regina Yuen, Dalia Zaruni, Courtney Zamet, Alexander Zavaglia, Daisy Tsang, Daniel Yingqi Zhang, Jiebin Zhang. Lei Zhang. Louis Zhang. Xiaoqi Anna Zhang. Bingquan Jiao. Yijie Jiao. Chi Hao Tseng. Bowen Zhou. Chuting Zhou. Da Zhou. Li Ting Zhou. Yiming Zhou. Yuchi Zhou. Jushi Zhou. Haiming Zhong. Jinyan Zhang. Aaron Zimaris. Tara Zimmerman. Chiao Zhou. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Professional Accounting. Nadim Hussain. Dan Lee. Adrian Yan Man. Huilin Wu. Fang Yan. Yi Junyan. Yun Yang. Sherling Yang. Brian Indra Yanto. Chin Yi Yao. Ka Yi Yung. Bowen Ying. Ki Hoon Yu. Ruchi Yuan. Hu Tong Nguyen Yuan. Ka Hing Yuan. Winky Zheng. Yu Hang Zhen. Zihan Zhang. Jie Tsang. Ying Zhang. Ying Zhang. Yu Chi Zhang. Ying Zheng. Li Ling Zhou. Yeshan Zhou. Han Zhongju. Lu Chu. Deputy Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics.
Deputy Chancellor, I now call on Miss Hannah Goodwin, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Arts, majoring in Psychology, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Miss Goodwin.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what to know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Good afternoon, Deputy Chancellor. And a big thank you to Macquarie University and a warm welcome to guests and, of course, my fellow graduates, who as of today will indeed be able to steer yourselves any direction you choose and anywhere you wish to go, to quote Dr. Seuss. It's laughable to believe we have finally reached this day. For me, it was a long, hard stretch of 32 subjects, 64 exams, and of course, thousands of hours of boring study, outdone only by, of course, the tiring 26 weeks of holidays a year. I started at Macquarie University back in 2011, back when there was no H&M or Zara at the Macquarie Centre, but you still crawled along Ryde Road, knowing it would probably be faster to walk, but not wanting to arrive to your stats lecture on time anyway. Unfortunately for my stats lecturer, I had already exerted this year's university energy by enrolling in subjects as quickly as possible to capitalise on days off whilst apparently studying a full-time degree. Some of you may say the university day that you are most proud of is the one where you mastered SPSS or those ridiculously long finance equations, but mine is the day I realised nothing is impossible to learn. The solution is to always try again, and sometimes try again. Eventually, you will understand. With the right attitude, nothing that they can throw at us is impossible to learn. As the semesters flew by, getting brains in my head, I learnt not only how to cram 964 words onto a completely legitimate but slightly dodgy sounding exam cheat sheet, but so much more. I learnt the significance of being of good character. This became evident to me as upon applying for Toyota Finance's graduate program last year. It was prior to my interview, with persistence, passion and determination, that I quickly Googled car finance to adequately prepare myself. However, despite my Wikipedia memorization, with correct referencing mind you, my interview focused on character around leadership, influence, initiative and teamwork-based questions. I shared stories on my experiences during my degree, being a leader on Red Frogs, a support service which provides a big brother, big sister during schoolies, and volunteering overseas and weekly at my church youth group to influence the younger generation. To be of character is to stand resilient in yourself, honouring your beliefs, being true to your word, and always trying your very best. I have found throughout my degree, my faith as a Christian has helped me to achieve all that I can. It's encouraged me to find that extra ounce of energy to get through one more assignment, remain peaceful in one more exam, and to trust that in the end, everything is going to work out okay. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end. It was on these faith-filled mission trips that I learnt to be grateful for what I have, the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Halfway through my degree, I was overwhelmed with the realisation that for high school students in Africa, the possibility of university was a far-off concept, unachievable due to lack of resource. Their unrealistic dream to pursue what all of us here have taken for granted, a higher education, allowed me to appreciate the potential we have all been given to learn and grow. This changed the way I approached the rest of my time at Macquarie. It was these very learnings which humbly preceded the sense of confidence, assurance of identity, and pride and generosity that secured me that graduate job. I'm now working at Toyota Finance, rotating through positions to receive valuable training and mentoring opportunities and be invested in for the future. I was thankful for this opportunity, that is, until I realised it involved group work. As we all know, the very bane of our existence at university is group work. Nevertheless, as we go our separate ways today, I do in fact wish all of my fellow group members the best of luck with all future endeavours. And do keep in touch. Make sure you attend my funeral to lower me into the grave one last time. So, class of 2015, with your brains in your head and your feet in your shoes, defy these challenges as we step out into the workforce. Embrace an opportunistic mind eager to learn further, an attitude to serve longer, and a smile on our face that stretches wider. To my fellow young women out there now with business degrees, I implore us to build each other up, not tear each other down, as we break down that glass ceiling. Here's to strong women. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. And all of us, may we respect all those around us, honour those above us, and love one another as we go create the very world that we desire for our future. I'm so thankful to Macquarie University for enabling us with the energy, equipping us with the knowledge to achieve all which we put our mind to. As people of dignified character, may we use this undeniable power for good to eradicate poverty in our generation or to steer any direction we choose. To give a timeless quote from an intelligent, independent woman whose story I have always admired, Elle Woods of Legally Blonde fame. It is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct. You must always have faith in people. And most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2015. We did it. Thank you.
Hannah, thank you for that wonderful address, for sharing your journey. Congratulations on your graduate job, and most importantly, thank you for the timely reminder about why it is so important to be people of good character. I think we should also give her a big round of applause for that very poetic turn of phrase at the start of her speech. Congratulations, Hannah. I'm pleased to say that we here on Macquarie are people of many talents, and I'm especially pleased to say that that beautiful voice belonged to one of our own, Hedda Paisley. Please join me again in thanking Hedda for that beautiful song. Please also join me in thanking our musicians, flautist Dr. Chai Chung Ning, and our organist, Dr. James Forsyth. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives of our alumni community who have come here today and in fact indeed spend most of the graduation series with us, helping make sure that everybody's where they need to be, marshalled into the right spots and so on. So they give generously of their time, so please join me in thanking them. Graduates, as I can now call you, this ceremony marks the end of one stage of your relationship with Macquarie University, but is certainly not the end of your association with us. From today on, and for the rest of your lives, you are part of the bigger Macquarie family, our alumni, and part of the network of more than 167,000 Macquarie graduates spanning the globe. We'll keep in touch with you through our Alumni Relations Office and hope that you will come back here to attend functions, to undertake more study, as I know some of you are, or simply to visit our beautiful campus. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I urge you to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and inquiry, to set ambitious goals for yourselves, and to continue the hard work that has already brought you so far. I challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to always be generous in offering advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. My hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the whole community. Believe it or not, you, each and every one of you, can change the world, and you don't have to be a Nobel Prize winner to do it. Because in almost everything you do, in your homes, in your workplaces, and in your communities, all of these things matter and can make a huge difference. The consequences of every effort, every action, large or small, can reverberate through society, through the decades, indeed through the centuries. Even something as simple as a kind word or gesture can often be the spark that ignites a great life, a great career, or a great achievement. And in all you do, I ask you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. I hope that you will also always remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom are here with you today to celebrate. So to acknowledge them and to thank them for their contribution, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. I'd like all our newest graduates to again please stand. Now I'd like you to place your testamers on the seats behind you. That's it. Turn around and face your family and friends and give them a hearty round of applause. Now you can turn around again, but don't sit down yet. Here on the dais are representatives of our academic staff, many of whom have supported you throughout your journey. So please join me in thanking them. Now please be seated. We've only got a couple of minutes to go and you'll be free. Shortly, I'll lead the official party out, and it will be my great honour to invite our newest graduates and their family and friends to join us for refreshments overlooking the lake. But before I do so, I'd like to wish you the very best for your futures and conclude with the words of an old Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official party will now leave the graduation hall through the centre aisle and will be followed by the graduates. We would then invite you to follow the official party and the graduates in procession down to refreshments by the lake. Please now stand and remain standing until the last of the graduates has processed out.